Hi there. Okay, it has been too long. I'm sorry. I am really, 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 really sorry. Okay, a lot has happened, and I think that has a way of just gotten me in a bit of, had other things I was focusing on, things I was trying to deal with. I guess life just happened and got my attention somehow. Okay, so I'm back, and my intention is now to commit myself. Hey, I am about to commit myself to every Tuesday and every Thursday. Yeah. How are you? My name is Olubumi Adewale Babatunde. I call this channel Nurturing the Nurturers. Yes, the whole concept is finding out my purpose in life was to nurture. That's the word God just labeled on my head. Nurture. I won't lie to you. I didn't like it at first, but I felt it was too sentimental and too emotional, and since I was brought up not to be either of those two, but okay, God knows what he's doing. Okay. I also found out that I'm a very soulful person. I realized I care for people's hearts, their minds, their emotions. I can't help it. I'm a lawyer. I'm saying this. Some of you already know I'm a lawyer, but those of you who don't know, I am a lawyer. I was expected to be stoic as a lawyer. It's not just working. I still do my legal services and what have you, but this is my heart. This is what makes me say yes, God knew what he was doing when he created me. So yes, this is Nurturing the Nurturers. Like I said, I care and I have a focus on women a lot of times, yes, but of course I talk to many. I have opportunity to speak. I teach on several platforms. I coach, I counsel and all that. Okay, so the nurturing part also focuses on women. Like I'm saying, that's my major focus for nurturing. Reason being, where women are nurturers, just that's how you say nurturing the nurturers. Women are nurturers by reason of how God just made us. Yes, along the way things had happened, maybe life stories and all that, so the person is detached from the real nurturing skills that they really have. And so my idea is this: there are women who are just being functional and they are going through pain. They've gone through some pain, they haven't healed, and so they're just functional. And many people just feel, okay, so far you're functional, you're good to go, just continue. No, that's not good enough, because it's a bleeding wound that can continue. I understand what it means to have a bleeding wound. It is bleeding, so you constantly have to nurture, have to nurse, have to pay attention to it, have to take charge that it doesn't hurt others, it doesn't hurt you long term and all that. And of course, if it's that you're still going through it, you overcome it finally. So this is the intro. Okay, so I'm welcoming myself back on YouTube. So yes, please, if you have been here before, thank you for not subscribing. Okay, if you are back or maybe you're new here, thank you. Please, you get substance from all I give. I give my heart, my soul. Sometimes it's scary. Okay, all right, I'm not going to scare you. Just calm, relax. Okay. So please subscribe if you're new here. Please subscribe. Subscribe. Okay, I'm serious. Please subscribe. Don't laugh at my laughter and forget to subscribe. Don't even. I'm supposed to be very zen and calm. Okay, that one be there. Okay, so today's topic is dealing with self-consciousness. Yes, dealing with self-consciousness. I'll tell you why I thought of this topic. I've seen situations where men who have a lot to offer. All of us have a lot to offer. It's just maybe that we've not discovered. But I'm saying I've seen people I have related with who had a lot to offer. But you know what was stopping them? They were constantly sabotaging themselves. Why? Self-consciousness. Some it could be that their self-esteem is just whacked. Confidence whacked. Things like that just are not there. So I'm thinking, let's deal with them and break it down. There was a time I did a talk here on accepting yourself. Yes, accepting yourself. It's part of the whole package. Later on, there'll be other topics that will be so helpful here. I'm so sure it's going to be good. So please pay attention to what I have to say. These are things you can do practically. First things first. Please realize that the self-consciousness thing is actually in your mind, and then you emit it. You act in certain ways that make it other people can see, oh, you're communicating that you're not confident about this. So 1, deal with it in your mind. And how do you deal with it? Accept yourself by affirming yourself. Notice that you have strengths. Please, we all have weaknesses, so we all have strengths. Affirm your strengths. Remind yourself of your strengths. Declare them on your mind. Get your mind to know that you are this valuable. You have this much to offer planet Earth. That much. Okay. 2 is that, please, you see the aspect of considering what people will say, what they will not say. I grew up in a culture that Yorubas in the house. Please show yourself. You can worry, we can worry. I say you now because I don't do it anymore. Those who are Yorubas here from Nigeria or even any other tribe, you just be like, we're done. Yeah, talking our talk openly. Sorry now, I just have to say it. We grew up in a place where we are worried. What would they say? What would they say? First of all, let's please clarify a few things. Who are those we? Who are they? Okay, because we keep having this they. Who are they? Oh, sorry, who are the they? What would he say? Who are the they? What makes them not important? Why should you give them that attention? You come, they will say, they will think, they will say. See, most times people who come to you and say, be careful because they will say, is that not any day that is saying, is that person who is talking to you that is saying it? Okay, when in some situations, it's not even that anybody is going to say anything. And see, even if they would say, you have to be prepared. Let me say this. This talk is going to be a little long, so please bear with me. Please let me say this. One of the things that we use in some cultures to control people is the fear of mockery, the fear of shame. I'm going to say something to you now that some of you will really feel, but please take it cool. Let me explain. I do not pray or wish evil or things of shame or things of mockery on you. I don't pray it. I have gone through some situations where people were mocking me. I'm saying a person was singing for me. My next door neighbor was singing for me because of something she knows would pain me. She knew, and she was very successful, and it pained me well. I give her a thumbs up. She and God will talk. Okay, but this is my point. Okay, the devil wants you to feel intimidated by mockery, such that you will even self-destruct. So you now look at yourself and feel very sorry for yourself. Depression will take a toll on you, and then you may just do something very nasty or very, very destructive. So what do you do? What do you think you should do? This is what I think you should do. When a person is mocking you, tell yourself, I'm not going to be intimidated by mockery. I said it to someone recently, and the person was like, and I didn't even know where it came from. See, I have gone through situations where people could mock me. Not that they could, they did. They did to my face. I was hearing the songs. These people knew that I knew that they were mocking me. You understand? But the thing is, I got to a point where I have to accept, I'm not going to be intimidated. That because of you, then I will not do what is normal about me. I will not do what I know is loving, what is kind. Don't allow you be the one to dictate me. So don't be intimidated by mockery. Even that person who is mocking you, I hope you know that they have a list of things that they themselves should actually be ashamed of. None of us is perfect. The best of us on planet Earth are still human. So tell yourself, see, just like that person has the right to be in this place, I have the right to be in this place. I'll give you a quick example. There was a time in my life when I got a job with National Assembly, working as a research assistant with National Assembly here in Nigeria. And it's a kind of a big deal kind of job. It was then, okay? And I was proud of it, but there were times when I just felt, am I really suitable for this place? Isn't this too good for me? I remember days that I was walking straight into National Assembly, that's the Senate wing, and I was entering the building, this big magnificent building, and I'm thinking, oh, these are the big boys. I'm saying I'll pass by senators, and sometimes in my mind I'll be, I'm too small for this. The day it hit me, I remember telling myself, Olubumi, the same air that it lives and breathes in them that keeps them going is the same air you are using. The same way they will die if air is snuffed out of them is the same way you will die. You people are the same. Relax. They have some things you don't have. Power, influence, money, or something else. But you are still worth you. You still have a lot to offer. And our story still continues. It hasn't ended. Who knows if I'm going to end up in the same Senate someday? I don't know why I just be naughty. So this is my point. Listen. Don't keep telling yourself you are smaller than you are. You are not. It's an insult to you. there's a lot more to you. You may not have the qualifications you desire. You feel by this age you probably should have your degree, or you should have your master's, or you should be abroad, or you should be doing certain things on certain platforms. All those are running through your mind. I'm happy those are still running through your mind. It means that you still have something to wish for, to hope for, to aspire for, to work towards. Okay, so I'm going to speed down my list because I see that my time is flying by. Reduce your time with negative people as much as possible. If you notice a person is negative, the person is toxic, the person talks down on you, tries to find a way, whether it is in public space or maybe online or something like that, reduce your time with such people. It doesn't do you well. It's not healthy for your mind. It doesn't mean that you're afraid of them. It just means that you value yourself more. So reduce your time. Part of what I've learned to do is some people who I know are disrespectful to me, or they try to discredit me, they try to demean me. What I do to them is I treat them with honor and love, and then I shift. So those people may see me maybe once in a month, maybe, or may talk to me just once in a month. And other people who I see treat me with enough value for me to give my time, I give myself every day, or every 2, 3, 5 days or something like that. Honor yourself, because your mind has to be healthy. Stop putting others on a pedestal. Yes. See, there's a way we put others and we feel they're okay, and you feel this person, hey, maybe the person tells you, I have traveled to, I have done, I own, I'm going to do, all the things are happening, and there's nothing happening in your life, therefore you're beneath me. Let me tell you, anybody who can treat you poorly or tries to use you as a signboard for failure or something like that is most likely not a healthy person. So while you may have empathy, compassion for them, please shift. Just allow. Shift. Okay. Okay, another thing is try and get help. Yeah, help. Professional help could be so precious. It could be just very helpful. Please try and get help. Don't tell yourself, oh, it's shameful. I tell people, I myself have had a situation where I had to go look for help. I had to talk to someone. I knew what I was going through was not funny. I was dealing with thoughts that I knew were going to lead me to a very dark, very bad corner. So I reached out for help. I'm not ashamed of it. People may come and think, oh, therefore, she's sick in the head. You and God need to have a conversation. So you need that kind of resilience too. Because you being healthy keeps you longer here, keeps you here longer than the way you're not healthy and then you just crash land somehow along the way. Now, next is imagine your best friend being there. I like this particular point because my own best friend is someone who is, she's not even in Nigeria anymore. God, you pay me small sharp. But okay, she's having a good life, so that should not let you pay me. She's someone who is very calm. She's temperate. So she's not on the high side. She's not on the low side. I am though, Don't mind me, sorry. I'm a very good girl. Okay. Alright, so my friend actually had a way of giving me a kind of stability. So in some situations where I actually was very self-conscious, worried and all that, what would they say, what do they think and all that, she just tells me, who sent? I beg you. There's a way she'll just dismiss that whole big worry you are having and be like, I beg, your life, continue. And I think it helps with stabilizing. Imagine that confident person who can be around you and talk with. Imagine how they will handle the situation. Another thing about that confident person is if you have someone who is confident and who is not going to put you down, who respects you, who treats you well, why not make that person go with you for some of those outings and let the person teach you, mirror to you how to comport themselves in some social settings or some what have you. That way they help you calm down. So if you can do that, why not? Why not? Another thing about it is this. Yeah, consider giving your best to every task you do. Now this is the psychology behind it. If you have given your best, you know that, let's say there was a task, you were supposed to do a presentation, you went the extra mile to do your research as much as you know how to. You even maybe asked other people to help you. You did your research well, you prepared well, you came and you gave your best. If the outcome is not as good as what you would have wanted, in the sense that maybe you didn't win the contract, or the proposal didn't scale through, or something like that, so it just didn't sail through. Sorry, I said scale through. Sail through. Listen, there's a way you would feel, I gave my best. So you don't feel, I sabotaged myself. And then it rewards your mind that maybe others just have something you don't have, and there's more for you to learn. So why not be ready to learn and grow? And let's not even lie. You see that whole experience you went through, preparing for whatever task it was, has helped you be a better you. You are more polished. You are not the raw person who did not know how to use the laptop. Let's say, for instance, you're one who has never done a PowerPoint presentation, and you're thinking it looks so difficult. You didn't even know that there are templates. And so someone pushes you and says, no, I want you to do a presentation on how to wear a sneaker. And you're like, hey. And then you go online, they teach you how to do it, they show you how to do PowerPoint presentation. You feel yours is not as great, but then you find out that there are templates. Because you were willing to learn, you have grown, you are better. Tomorrow they tell you to do another presentation, you think it will give you worry? No. So don't tell yourself, no, I am so miniature, I don't know much, I'm not so no, don't tell yourself that. Tell yourself, listen, I gave it my best, I am growing, I am learning, I am making progress. So don't have that, let me hide. No, why are you hiding? Be ready to take some feedback that may sound like mockery. This is what I mean. Some of us are so afraid to be criticized that you're not ready to hear. You're not ready to hear, oh, you could have done a bit better, you could have changed this or changed that. And so you're just afraid of it, therefore you just don't even try. Listen, as I am out here on YouTube, you might have noticed I am not perfect. You might have noticed that I have made mistakes, even in this video. Saying that please don't be intimidated by feedback that may be negative. Don't sieve it. Even if the person who gave you the feedback was being disrespectful, hurtful, nasty, demeaning language and what have you, sieve it. If you're corrected, you get the correction right, you're better tomorrow. And then the person who corrected you, who felt that's her best, is proved wrong, because that's not your best. Okay then, so let me just say thank you. Please leave your comments. Don't forget to subscribe. If you agree with some things here, please like. If you disagree, please leave your comments. So have a lovely day. Bye.